Hey, I am here this morning with Ricky Pollitt, all right, with Junior Achievement of the Eastern Shore. And I'm going to be honest and say I had no idea what Junior Achievement was until I started here at Coastal Realtors. And last week, I really found out what Junior Achievement was when Carr participated in BizTown?
Correct.
Okay, all right, BizTown. There's a whole lot of different moving parts.
We have a lot
there.
of programs.
A lot of programs. And I was also reminded at how much energy seventh graders have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So other than BizTown, which is what we did last week, you have a JA Inspire, which I'm going to be at again next week. I can't get away from you.
We're happy about that.
That, to me, I'm interpreting it as basically a career expo for kids.
Sure.
Is this right?
Sure. So it's certainly a career fair, but it's unlike any career fair that I think most people have seen because this is very hands-on and interactive.
Okay.
I think a lot of career fairs, with all due respect to them, they give a brochure, a pamphlet, which is great, but it often goes in the backpack and it's not seen again. What we ask our partners to do is to come in and actually show students what they would be doing if they decide to pick a career in that field. Setting up something with real estate and letting them, do a pitch or show, the type of equipment or materials that you all use. That's what we look for when we partner with someone like Carr. We also have the hospital come in and set up mock emergency rooms. We partner with NASA and they bring down actual rockets and show students, kind of the whole mechanics and, stuff that goes along with that. We have agriculture, hospitality, health services, everything under the sun and everything that makes our community thrive, we want to make sure is on display for these students. Because one thing JA really strives to do is eliminate the misconception that you have to leave the Eastern Shore to find career success. We have so many great opportunities for students, including all the great things that Carr is doing, so that students can make a livable earning and can be right here where they grew up and invest in the community that really shaped them.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I might find a new career there next week. Woo! Watch out, NASA. Here I come.
There you go. Well, you know what? One success story I always tell. This upcoming one is our 7th Inspire we're doing. So we started in 2018, 2019. Sorry, that's not my strong suit. But last year, we had a student who had come through our inaugural JA Inspire, return, and was working as one of the vendors. That's the impact. And that's something that we only expect to see grow as we continue to go. So when I have a new partner come in and say, why should I invest in this program? That right there. And also, you're seeing 4,500 students.
I'm exhausted already.
Right. You and me both. But the great thing about the memorandum of understanding we have with all of our school districts is when we say it's 4,500 students, that's how many it is. Because they are required to bring those students there.
Wow.
So it's an exceptional time. We call it our Super Bowl, but I mean, we truly couldn't do it without partners like Carr.
Awesome. So you cover Accomack, Dorchester.
So the easiest way is everywhere from Kent in Maryland, Kent County, Maryland, all the way down to Somerset County, Maryland. We also do Accomack, Northampton, and some of Sussex.
Okay.
And we just added Sussex here in the last year. We added Queen Anne's and Kent in the last 2 years. So we're forever growing. We're Junior Achievement of the Eastern Shore, so we want to truly
you're Bay Bridge
represent.
down.
For the most part, Cecil County still falls into JA Central Maryland,
Gotcha.
but we're working on it.
All right, awesome. And Carr is a part of Junior Achievement. So we
Correct.
have what you call a storefront.
Correct.
In your
facility.
facility, which is like a big giant gymnasium, sort of, if you
Right?
will.
Yeah.
With little individual storefronts, and then you run programs through those.
Correct. Yeah. So it's really it's a little town. Our local businesses have invested, and they're big advocates of our BizTown program, which is teaching students about the different jobs that are out there, the different tasks, and how you can really succeed in these fields. We also have the Finance Park program there, which teaches students all about budgeting.
That's what I did.
That's the one you did. Okay, so
did.
that's another great program because it gives students a scenario where they're 40 years old, they make $60,000 a year, they're a single parent of 2, they have to go and budget all of these different line items to ensure that they have money left over at the end of the day. So the storefronts are really imperative in teaching about the different careers as well as the budgeting that goes into those different industries as well.
Absolutely. So if people want to contribute, if they want to volunteer, if they want to find out more about your organization, how can they do that and what can they do?
Sure. Well, the volunteer aspect is so important because we probably need about 1,500 volunteers a year just with the programs we have at our facility, as well as the Inspire program and other programs that we run. But the easiest way is probably to go to our website, which is easternshore.ja.org. You can find volunteer opportunities there, but you can also get up with our staff. You know, I oversee a lot of our fundraising efforts, but we have somebody who oversees all volunteer efforts, someone who is constantly looking at our programs and making sure that we're adapting to the times. Workforce shortage is obviously a big issue that our employers and our partners are really dealing with right now. So we've decided to invest a lot in ensuring that our future workforce is prepared to succeed once they get outside the classroom. That said, we also do plenty of financial literacy programs, entrepreneurship, leadership. So we're constantly changing things up, adding new programs to ensure that we're benefiting both our students as well as our community partners.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for today.
Kim,
I really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
And I feel like you're now like a staple in my life.
We're gonna have to start carpooling to these
I'm
things.
I'm telling you.
Well, no, thank you. And
next Wednesday's supposed to be gorgeous out, so.
I know it's gonna be a great event, and we're so appreciative
So
for you all coming, and just extremely appreciative of everything that CAR does for us.
Awesome. All right, sir. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Kim.
All right.